welcome to our interview with the winner of the 2023 Digital Education Awards Digital STEAM Product of the Year, which is Doping Technology from Turkey with its gamified education app for children, Dopiverse. And I'm with the CEO of Doping Technology right now. It's Mert Kalkavan, and we're going to be exploring all about the past track record of Dopiverse, as well as their ambitions moving forward. So please join me in welcoming Mert. And once again, Mert, a massive congratulations for winning the 2023 Digital Education Awards. Let's kick off then. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your company, what it is that you do, and your visions for the business?
Hi, Luis. Many thanks for your kind words. It's a privilege to accept the Digital Education Award for Digital STEAM Product of the Year. I believe this award reflects our strategic commitment to innovation within EdTech industry in Turkey and also beyond. I myself am a past entrepreneur and strategy consultant. I built multiple startups from scratch and did strategy work while at my time at Bain & Company in Europe, Turkey, Middle East, and sub-Indian continent. Then my journey brought me to the helm of Doping Tech, which has a noble mission, so simple to tell, yet so challenging to implement. To make quality education accessible to all in Turkey at a fraction of cost, while radically improving the education outcomes. Beyond this, another big challenge was to leverage the company's 14-year-long experience to pursue this ambition beyond Turkey in international markets, which gave birth to our award-winning product, Dopiverse, as you mentioned.
Wow. Okay, that's quite the ambition that you had to really sort of grow and democratize education, which is incredible. And it's really lovely to hear your journey so far. Like you say, starting sort of from Turkey and wanting to take that throughout the globe. So I heard you mention about a 14-year-long experience. When and why was the business started? What was sort of some of the biggest challenges as well that you experienced in the early days?
As you mentioned, Luis, over the last 14 years, Doping Tech has reshaped and democratized Turkey's educational landscape, step by step, with its flagship product, Doping Hafıza, which started with CDs when the broadband was not so strong, not so available, as you may recall, all the way to today, where we provide 360-degree education service through our digital platform, which extends from provision of best quality educational content and all the way to one-on-one tutoring, periodic one-on-one coaching, 24/7 doubt solving, and interactions with our AI study coach, Dopi AI, wherever you want to study and whichever device you use. And in the early days, unlike many of the fast boom and bust startups in the field, our business is fully bootstrapped and right now houses a 200-strong team with deep experience in the field. We always try to take a long-term view and vision when we focus our efforts on building new products, which will create both lasting impact on the users and also bring purpose to the efforts and lives of our valuable team members. This long-term vision is also what has brought us to internationalize. Over the last 2-3 years, we spent significant effort on developing Dopiverse, the Open University gamified education app, to address a specific global pain point that we've observed for the young children and together with them, their parents. To give you a perspective, today, more than 100 million children on a daily basis take part in popular metaverse game apps. It's more than the population of Turkey itself. And these apps are actually not that pedagogically safe or sometimes even harmful in many aspects. You kill zombies, you get exposed to swear words, etc. So we had to figure a way out to make an app that is both enjoyable and attractive for children, as these game apps, and also protected and educative. So that's how Dopiverse was born.
So many things you just mentioned there that are so relevant. And I absolutely can relate to that global pain point that you mentioned about young children spending really that excessive amount of time sort of on metaverse games, especially ones that potentially, as you said, can be quite damaging. So I know I'm not alone in that as well. I'm sure many would feel easily relatable to what you just mentioned. So it's fantastic that you are really paving a way that we can entertain, but also educate. So once again, just congratulations on creating such a fantastic business. But can you elaborate just a little bit more on who your users are and how they sort of access Dopiverse, sort of what types of activities they do, and what is your commercial model?
Of course, let me maybe tell a bit more about Dopiverse and what it is first. I mean, Dopiverse is a mobile app which has a 3D open universe environment where children from all around the world interact with each other in a real-time protected environment and do different activities, all of which are tied to specific fundamental STEAM learnings. And they do these activities based on gamified dynamics, such as wisdom stones, levels, journeys, so that they feel the same joy as they do playing popular metaverse games. For example, they jump into a spacecraft, go to Mars, and learn about the concept of gravity while they wander around the planet searching for specific objects. Or they jump into a time machine and go back in time to find themselves in dinosaur ages and learn which creatures lived in our planet before us and how fossils were formed. I mean, our commercial model is a subscription-based commercial model. So we don't aim to show advertisements to children within Dopiverse. Rather, the goal is for children to complete these activities, which can be, by the way, also guided by their parents through the parent interface. And then these children collect the wisdom stones, and in turn, they can use these to refurbish their homes, enrich their avatars, get themselves pets, which are also proven gamification concepts our children are already very much accustomed to.
I love that. I love that they can refurbish their homes and even get pets when they get those wisdom stones. I mean, what fabulous incentives. And like you said, just keeps it really entertaining, which is obviously so key to keep young minds engaged. So these sort of gamification dynamics, they really do sound very exciting. And moving forward, I can only imagine that's going to expand. Now, earlier you mentioned, and I just took a note of it, you mentioned the Dopi AI study coach. You mentioned that earlier on. Now, AI is such a topic of conversation at the moment. And as we witness AI transforming many industries, but of course the edtech industry, really in a mind-blowing speed nowadays, I'd really love to explore with you your plans on how to cope with these latest trends and disruptions to the industry. Have you thought about this moving forward, and what are your plans for the future?
Having thought about it would be maybe a simplification. We live and sleep with these thoughts in our minds, at least in the last few years. I mean, when you look at the research, it suggests that education will be one of the few industries that will be mostly impacted, or in other words, disrupted by the developments in AI space. The reason for that is, unlike some other industries, AI will not only increase the efficiency and effectiveness of provision of quality education, but it will potentially also substitute some of its components, which will radically alter the cost versus quality balance. I mean, while we think about it, the good news is this is actually a big advantage or big turning point to bridge the gap in terms of education access and quality, especially for developing countries with large young populations such as Turkey. First, let's just reflect how much internet helped bridging this gap in the last 2 decades by enabling wider access to content. And now consider how much AI can help further bridging the gap and maybe even creating a level playing field across globe by enabling wider access to not only content, but also high-quality education experience. I mean, with this vision in mind, we started our AI efforts even before the launch of ChatGPT. and accelerated it even more afterwards. Our goal here is to enable a truly adaptive learning experience, which requires you to correctly understand the user's starting point, preferences, not everyone learns the same way, right? The progress made, and then tailor an individual learning experience that is most suitable for the individual student. I mean, we've already made some progress, but also see a long and challenging path forward to achieve our goal in the next 3 to 5 years. So there's a lot to do in that aspect.
Yeah, like you say, absolutely lot to do, but really exciting. And I really enjoyed and found it really refreshing to hear that you are considering all those different ways that people learn and children learn. Because it is something that we are seeing as a challenging, it's coming more and more into our conversations about those tailored ways of learning for individuals, because we don't all learn the same way. So that's fantastic to hear. So let's explore then the future and the visions of EdTech, including a world that AI-based robo-teachers will sort of foster equal opportunities for education in, I guess, different places across the globe. Now, this has really made me think about ways in which you measure success in education. So can you elaborate a little bit more on how you plan on doing exactly that? How will you be measuring success in your products moving forward?
That's a very important point, and thank you for asking this question, because, I mean, of course, having a right vision and putting good enough effort behind it is important, but it's also important to measure the outcomes, whether you get successful. And the way we look at it at Doping Tech is a bit multidimensional. It's not just measured by our market share, growth rate, or financial performance, but also, and maybe primarily, by the impact we have on our users' educational journeys. Here, some of our metrics that we look at on a daily basis include user satisfaction scores, engagement rates, and the effectiveness of our solutions in improving academic outcome, which is sometimes measured by your grade in different subjects at school. And again, periodically, it's also measured by nationwide exams. So we are, in that aspect, proud to maintain over 90 to 95% satisfaction scores and having significantly impacted exam performance of our users, which we publish every year in our platform.
I mean, that's quite an achievement, that 90 to 95%, that high satisfaction scores. That's just incredible, and something that I should imagine you're exceptionally proud of. Which leads me on to, I guess, sort of wrapping things up. And the last thing that I'd really love to ask you, how did winning this award impact your business? Feel free as well, please kindly share sort of any last words that you wish to say before wrapping up our interview today.
I mean, winning this prestigious award significantly enhances our brand's visibility and opens up new opportunities for international expansion. It's also a testament to our team's hard work and dedication, and serves as a catalyst for our continued pursuit of excellence in our field in digital education. I mean, therefore, I'd like to thank the organizers for this recognition and also commend my team for their dedication to driving educational excellence. This award certainly motivates us to continue our path of strategic growth and innovation. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you so much, Mert. It's been wonderful talking to you. And once again, congratulations on creating such an incredible business that's helping so many people across the globe. And of course, winning the Digital Education Awards Digital STEAM Product of the Year. Thank you.